Hey, show him your uppercuts, bro. Show him your uppercuts. Ooh. How do you like that? It's pretty good.
Can you just Brandon, like uppercut real quick? Yeah, give him a critique.
Hey, did you take Taibo, dude? That's sick.
Don't Taibo Billy Blanks me, dude.
Damn.
Pretty good, dude.
I love that the chair was just going.
Yo, can you teach me how to like shadow box where I look sick as fuck, but I never want to fight nobody?
That's my specialty.
Right.
That's what I train people to do.
That's tight.
If you want to learn how to fight, that's not me.
Do you really train people?
I do train people in boxing, yeah. But like, you know, soccer moms, stuff like that. Like this, look, ready? This is my best student.
Wait, you train boxers?
MMA guys, yeah. But not like boxing.
The more you ask him, the different answers.
He fought MMA. He fought MMA.
Just firefighters.
Yeah, just firefighters. Mostly grocery store owners, that's it. That's all I really train.
Just his mom.
He fought
Just
MMA.
his mom.
This guy doesn't know what to take serious.
He's like, I don't know this
Sorry,
guy.
Brandon, I'm so sorry, man. That's all I want to say.
He does train people, though. Yeah. All right, so a couple weeks ago, we actually did a little episode on Hugh Hefner and shit that happens in the Playboy Mansion, but...
Wait, didn't he pass away?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah,
caught.
but they're talking about in the past.
Got it. Okay.
But according to a new documentary, Hugh Hefner demanded orgies 5 nights a week and drugged women.
You demand? How do you demand an orgy? I demand a fucking
He's
orgy.
Hugh Hefner. He walks around in a fucking robe 24/7.
I want to know
do it.
how he demanded it though. Like, how did he ask? I just want to. It's just mind blowing to me.
Probably on the intercom. Could everybody go in the living room?
Oh no! Gross. My pussy would go.
Speakers everywhere.
So this new...
Bunnies roundup or some shit, you know? Like,
Bunnies round up. Bunnies hop on over.
Yeah.
Something like that.
it's bunny time.
He has a
And all the girls
catchphrase.
have to bounce.
Oh man,
Bounce the room.
5 times a week?
5 times a week, yeah.
that's way too much.
It is the Playboy Mansion.
We still got 2 days off.
What do you expect
He
though?
only trains 5 days a week, right?
No way that guy could be a
Same
boxer,
thing.
bro. No way that Hugh Hefner could be a boxer. He got no legs by the time he
Dude, this steak leg.
You get knocked out every fight, dude. God,
Do you think he slowed down his orginess
We'll keep on talking about this.
like as he got older? Because I'm thinking, was that during the 70s or like when he was younger?
question.
Because then like by the time, you know, I remember like he had a TV show, all that stuff. This fool looked like fucking, he was ancient already.
That fool's a nymphomaniac then.
Well, yeah, he started Playboy, so I would assume that.
But he's
a
an
king
info-
of
Why
perverts.
would you assume that?
he's the king of perverts.
What if he's just an entrepreneur and he saw there's a need in the market? He
He's in the market specifically for naked nudie magazines
That's true,
in the
'cause
50s.
I would
That's
expect
fucking
someone.
money.
Entrepreneur-nudie.
I would expect someone to not get high off their own supply, and I thought Hugh Hef was actually asexual, and
Thank
then he
you.
saw a dream, and then he says, "I'm gonna provide this."
Thank you, Joseph.
You're welcome, but I found out he's a pervert.
I just found out he's a pervert.
So this new
makes me like
upcoming
him even
fucking Joe, dude. Let me fucking read the goddamn article. I literally tried to fucking give the information like 6 times.
It's not the first time he hears this
killing
shit.
the dream.
Nothing has changed. Not a goddamn thing has changed since I've been.
I'm not even gonna share anything in the article. Let me just start making up shit.
That's what everyone says.
Bunny hops. Go back.
Anthony, can you please tell me? Can you please tell me? Look, I have eye contact.
I'm done. All right, I'm done. Go,
Shut the
continue.
fuck up,
I'm
Joe.
done. I just have to put it out there.
God.
An upcoming documentary series named Secrets of Playboy is set to lift off the lid on the dark side of the notorious brand and its founder Hugh Hefner, including accusations of him demanding orgies and drugging women. So in this freaking documentary, right, they've got his 2 main past girlfriends, which were
Heidi something.
Heidi something? What? Holly Madison.
Holly.
And Sandra Theodore. Yeah, so it contains exclusive interviews from them. And pretty much Theodore, who's now 65, recalled orgies at the mansion 5 nights a week, which became protocol. And she was also witnessed firsthand how his sexual demands would start turning nasty, and admitted that he...
What kind of nasty? Like good nasty?
I think it was like more bad nasty.
Like caca on my chest.
Bad nasty. She said he
Like,
would
eat
scare them.
Eat my dookies.
Eat my dookies.
That's nasty.
That's
Complete what?
Yeah.
And
we're not talking
she
about
was afraid
blowjobs
that
here.
you couldn't satisfy him. He wanted more and more and more.
He's a sexual demon.
Whoa.
Damn.
She said the group sex was at least 5 nights a week. They had a protocol. He liked to direct, and you didn't segue from it because you could tell it irritated him. So imagine being like very, very powerful as well and wanting things to go a certain way, and you would just have to play along.
So he's like, you didn't fucking eat her ass the way I wanted you to. Fuck! I can't work with these dumbass actors, you know?
Holy. Joe's by far the most
Okay,
experienced.
now, fucking you lick her toe, and then when she's feeling like this, you put a finger in her pussy right now. And then it's
A
like,
finger.
That's not right. It's not fucking right.
Don't put 2 fingers in there.
It's like I can't work under these fucking conditions, you know?
Those are literal fucking conditions.
There's something weird about this because you know how they're like when you hear this news now, it sounds like it's supposed to be problematic. Like people are supposed to be like, oh my god.
Like you're waiting for outrage to happen.
But if this shit was happening from the 70s when people openly could talk about it and it was cool, why is that like? Why is it coming out now? You know what I mean? Like,
Because he's dead and he can't back himself up.
yeah, but it's like this could be the exact same story, word for word, but when it happened in the 70s, and all of it would be cool. Like none of it would be like.
And also, it's his house too. So I'd be like, every time I go to Anthony's house, he makes me do this and this. Then don't go to his house. You know? I don't know. Is that a weird argument?
With my name in it, it gets weird, but other than that,
Or every time I go to Nick's house,
Nah, every time I go to Anthony's house, he's always making us
Nick
do
makes me
orgies.
do this and this
where's
and
this
this.
guy going with this, dude?
And it's like, well, isn't it my choice to go to Nick's house?
Yeah.
Every time I sleep over there and I use his shower, I use his kitchen, he makes me do this and this. And I'm like,
You should have seen what Bart made me and Ryan do when we stayed over.
Yeah, you put us in the sex room. You said we had to fuck.
You're like, you had us.
You had 3 beds and you made us use 1.
Yeah, dude. What kind of shit is that?
Wait, we told you to go upstairs.
Yeah, I know. It was our choice.
Yeah, it was our.
we're trying to have orgies 5 times a week.
I'm just curious what attracts women to want to go to Hugh's house in the first place. Because, like,
Fame, power, money.
so, okay, they go there for that reason,
The way she
knowing
answered that
that
was so strong.
he's basically a pimp, and there's probably gonna be sex, orgies, and like nudity, because he basically built a career off of nudity and sex, right? So, like, I don't really understand why.
confusion.
Yeah, like, so it's like this.
Because gossip goes out, right? And you hear, oh, so that's the 2 fingers in the pussy house. Sure, I want to go next time.
I don't want to walk into the lion's den. And then do all this shit. Not saying that this is okay or anything like that. But
Maybe
it's
there's
like,
light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe they're not just going in the tunnel. There's a concept of like, oh, I want to be on a magazine.
No. Yeah, well, but then that's the thing, right? Is like
There's light at the end of
you,
the urethra.
not you know, we got to tread carefully here, but it's like
Now
we do. Here's the thing. So okay, here's the thing, right? It's like, you know, there's a house full of gangsters, but you know, you think they're kind of cool, and then you're like, let me go play with fire a little bit and hang out with
pretty cool.
these guys because they're fun to party with, right? But then a shooting happens or like something happens, you don't like that, but you played with fire. So it's kind of like this, like, if you know that weird things happen in this house, why do you want to go there? Like, you know what I mean?
I'd argue that maybe there's a certain population of people that don't know that this is what's happening, and then on the pretense of
And they get tricked.
and then it becomes this whole like systematic thing where they're like, oh, you know, I thought I was going here for magazine.
Is he R. Kellying them?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a combination of both. I'm sure there's people that go there knowing what they're gonna get into. There's another population of women that have no idea.
There's probably also people that are like, I'm down to like live rent free and get fed and served.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some
All I gotta
people
do
are
is put out, and then maybe I can be on a magazine, get famous, get paid. You know what I mean? I think there's some glory into it more than just like going into like a gangster's house.
I bet it wasn't clear up front. Maybe.
I think that's the thing, because I would be like, all right, I just gotta show my titties, cool, right? And I walk in and I'm like, I didn't know how to eat fucking shit.
Yeah. yeah. Was that in a clause? Like, what is this?
Because that's what it sounds like.
in the
It's
magazine.
like, it's like, I mean, I'm a nude model, but I don't fucking do drugs. And they're like, well, to stay here, you gotta smoke crack. And you're like, hold the fucking phone, man. Or like, you're just fucking doing some sex, and then afterwards, you know, like, what the fuck is that?
That's the international sign of sex, bro.
Yeah, you're doing some sex, and then Hugh Hef starts peeing on you, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? I just wanna fuck.
I was here just to fuck, and now you peeing on me.
Yeah, what if
Exactly.
is he like
Yeah.
dangling their careers or the possibility
Yeah,
of it? Like
that's some Weinstein shit, right?
Bet it's a
like-
combination, you know? I
like-
wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Theodore also said that Hefner was a prolific drug user who would send her out to buy cocaine numerous times, and the sex broke me like you'd break a horse. Holly Madison, who dated Hefner for 8 years, detailed how Hefner didn't want to use protection and that the Playboy Bunny lifestyle led her to even contemplate suicide at one point.
Damn.
Definitely gets somewhere. I don't know if it's eating caca or anything like that.
And we have to remember too, at least a lot of us in this room, we don't have any issue bringing shit up or just walking out of shit, right? Like we're not like not pushovers, that's the wrong word, but we're not people that if we don't like something, we're not gonna stay around. And they're
Nah, me and Brandon don't fucking take shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
and some people
I take shit all the time, man. Fuck, dude.
and there's some people that you eat shit.
No.
That don't feel comfortable in like confrontation. So maybe for them they feel like they're trapped and they don't have other choices and shit.
But also though too, it's like sometimes they don't even realize what's happening when they're. It's way harder to look at your situation when you're in it versus 5 years removed when you could be like, yo, that was kind of fucked up.
That's when Playboy was like a bigger game in town. Like now, like what we were talking about OnlyFans, like you have that alternative. But back then, like when Playboy was like the top.
Are they Blockbuster now, yo? Are they the Blockbuster of like?
I think so, man.
Kinda, yeah. They're
a
like
minute ago, bro. Catch up.
Yeah.
You guys don't subscribe
Well, because
to
they
Playboy?
went digital like what 8 years ago or some shit like that. They didn't even have paper no more.
That's stupid.
So they also mentioned that Hefner really did believe he owned these women. We had playmates that overdosed, that committed suicide. Hefner's executive assistant during the 70s and 80s, Lisa Loving Barrett, shares her side of the series in the series as well. And she spoke of Hefner's stockpile of Quaaludes, a powerful sedative which he called the leg spreaders.
Oh no.
You got a name and you have a stockpile?
And that's GHB, but that's the rape drug. The fuck? That is the rape drug. That's fucking nuts, man. But then, like, during that, well, not during that time, but like, if you think about what happened with fucking Weinstein, right? And like, it's like when media was centralized to one place. Like, if you were like a nude model and you wanted to make it, there was only Playboy back in the day. So it's like you either do this or you don't have a career.
Yeah.
And then, but Hustler was like the dirty kind,
more
right?
hardcore.
Playboy was like the gentleman style,
Penthouse.
like, yeah. And then Penthouse, Hustler, all that was like porn. Even though Playboy is kind of borderline, but it was the more like it can get you somewhere.
More like
right?
Esquire-ish.
Yeah.
Because now women are more like, I got OnlyFans, I could be my own boss.
Yeah.
It's different. But back then they had to work around this like pimp situation. And then that's the same thing with a lot of actresses in Hollywood and actors who had to put out to producers if they wanted to get to a certain place. And it's like, that's kind of cool now that now people they don't have to fucking do this shit. And then people are getting called out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's shady as fuck.
But back then, that's what they had to do to fucking make it. That's crazy.
Yeah, because back then it's like the exploitation was a one-way road. Now it's like you can re-exploit someone after they get you. It's like like what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Like they went through the years of all that shit. Now it's like times have changed, and now they have like a platform to be like, yo, I had
Revenge
to
time.
do this shit. I had to eat caca.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was in the article. I just now I feel like it.
Yeah, caca's definitely not.
They said it got nastier and nastier. I'm just assuming.
Where else could you go
got
besides eating
bored.
poop?
Yeah.
Where else is there to go?
Yes,
I
the
think it
final
stops
level
there.
of Dante's Inferno, eating shit.
After blowjobs, it's straight to poop.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he got bored of fucking getting his dick sucked.